Last time on DAW, I showed you how Logic can take this beautiful sine wave and turn it into something with audible artifacts. So today I'm going to test a lot more products, but more importantly, I'm going to show you how you can verify these results for yourself. There will be no audio examples because YouTube audio sucks. Just do it yourself, it's really easy to do, jeez. First thing you need to do is head over to sonicvisualizer.org, then download, then pick your thing to download, and then install it. And then open it. Now head over to this video and download one of these test sines, drag and drop the sine into Sonic Visualizer, right click, layer, spectrogram, and now set up the settings like this. Give ourselves some better frequency resolution, better time resolution, and make this easier to view. Open your software, drag in the file, create some automation for approximately 1 bar. Then export your audio. Back over in Sonic Visualizer, we can grab that file we just exported, drop it in. We can zoom and we can see the havoc. Let's zoom in using the arrow keys here, and you can mouse around here and see where the noise lies in the upper right hand corner. Whatever you mouse over, you see data for that bin. And honestly, Bitwig looks pretty good to start, right? This is what our test sine looks like. This is what Bitwig looks like. But things change when we change the FFT window to something much larger. Oh, now we see some intermodulation distortion with Bitwig. Let's check our test sine. Much cleaner. You need to be curious and try different settings to explore what you can find. You don't want to be one of those people who's always trying to prove to themselves that their software is perfect in every way. Now drop the file in your DAW, make sure the sample rate is 48,000 kilohertz, set the tempo to 120, create an automation fade from the first to the second bar, export up to bar 3. And now import it into Sonic Visualizer and take a look. I'm going to walk you through my results from best to worst. And while I do that, let's discuss some of the things you need to look for. The most important thing is that the signal fades to 0. If it doesn't do that, then it's a complete failure. You'll also want to start looking for some noise showing up outside of your signal. Also be aware of products that have fades that exceed your actual input. These big blobs at the end indicate fades that abruptly jump to 0, at least how our ears will hear it. Some products will have these strange blips during the automation. I'm not actually sure what causes this, but if you listen really carefully, you can definitely hear them. You also have to be careful of programs that apply fade-ins and fade-outs that you didn't really want on your audio. And of course, some software will just have a little bit of distortion around the signal. Or it'll have classic intermodulation distortion, which sounds pretty nasty. Lucky for us, some software developers have managed to take that nasty sound and make it even worse. Some developers have created an art form out of creating terrible modulation. So should you just drop your audio software and run off to something with better automation? No, that would be stupid. But you should learn how your software works so you can better utilize it. Every software has great parts and every software has terrible parts. Maybe your DAW's awful part is automation. Well, you can work around that. I'm not going to tell you how to right now, but use your brain. You'll figure it out. IronBumblebee.com, patreon.com/IronBumblebee. Don't trust anybody on YouTube. Do it yourself. Figure out how to do it yourself. Goodbye.